for your political issues, social justice advocacy, education, empowerment, enlightenment, roots and culture discovery, linking up to lifting up, humanity and community service projects, local and diaspora economic projections. We bring you these and many more on the Culture Queen TV show.
Greetings, I am your Culture Queen, and today is a special episode where we go in deep about why Link Up to Lift Up. We want to tell you why we empower people. We want to tell you why we wake up every day to link up to lift up. Walking with promise. And we are going to the land of freedom and justice. Promise and I have made it to the grounds of freedom and justice.
The Culture Queen TV show, showing every Saturday.
So we are live on set of the Black Star Square. This place is live, filled with tourists. So we want for you to hear the real sounds of this environment, of this dimension in which we are living in. You will hear the cars honking, driving. You will hear the airplanes. You will hear the wind off the sea. You will hear people talking, laughing, the echoes of our voice. These are the moments that we do not want to filter anything. We want you to feel the realness of this empowerment. Welcome to the Culture Queen TV. So I have with me Confidence, and he is considered to me an expert on the holy freedom grounds. So we're gonna go for a tour to learn a little bit about the history of the nation of peace called Ghana. Shall we? Let's go.
Each one, rich one, teach one, sick one, love one another, cause united we can be one. Proud African children of the sun. Never give up on spreading the love, yeah. Link one, lift one, cause hard times will come. Stay strong, don't stop, cause better days will come. So move on, welcome to Link Up to Lift Up movement. It's better when we come together. So link up to lift up, link up to lift up, so we can empower you when you are about to give up. Link up to lift up, together we can rise up now. To everybody who needs freedom. Link up to lift up, link up to lift up, so we can empower you when you are about to give up. Link up to lift up, together we can rise up now. So link up now, yeah. Everybody needs a teacher, learn and focus on the future. When black people come together, we can cancel New World Order. The killing doesn't matter, drop the gun and stop the murder. Never give up on spreading the love.
Okay, yeah. So that's the reason why we have that symbol.
I love it. Except God, yeah. Fear nothing.
Yeah. So the first one is called knowledge is power.
Ah.
So we believe that if you are not quite educated, people will take advantage of your ignorance.
I love it.
So they believe that, even in the Bible, they say the beginning of wisdom is the fear of God. Yeah. So they believe that, as the Bible says, the lack of knowledge, my people perish. They believe that without knowledge, there are no value. So you need to acquire knowledge so that you help the people. That's the reason why we have that symbol. And this is not the main reason that we hear. So let's go to the top.
Sure.
The area of
Shall we?
Each one, rich one, teach one, sick one, love one another, cause united we can be one. Proud African children of the sun. Never give up on spreading the love. The Culture Queen TV show, showing every Saturday.
Eye to eye with the Black Star. And this, I feel on top of the world. I feel like freedom and justice is mine. tell us a little bit more about maybe perhaps why this position was chosen and by whom?
All right, so we find ourselves on top of the Black Star. Now, I'm going to talk about this place behind us. Now, the whole place is called the Independence Square. Now, it contributes like to the independence of this nation. So, the moment you hear the name, you know it is linked up with the independence of this nation. Now, the Independence Square is made up of 3 different movements, which I'm going to briefly an alphabet A on top of the building. Yeah. Now, Ghana was the first in the sub-Saharan Africa to get it. So, they portray that first and the leadership that they are the first with
Alpha.
So that take Ghana out of the country when they come to West Africa.
Independence.
As well. So that's the reason. Statue on top of which represents all the soldiers that fought for the independence of this nation. So we call him the unknown soldier. So this is the Black Star. So don't forget the Liberation Center and the Black Star Square. Now we are at the Black Star Arch. So we're going to talk about the Black Star, which means the hope of Africa. Now I told you that this place is quite busy every day because we receive a lot of visitors and tourist people just to enjoy.
Knowledge is power. So everyone wants to live, love, and learn, and we think it's very beautiful. For the viewers, how people come, you hear them laughing and enjoying as they are in unity, learning the rich culture of this nation, Ghana.
So I'm going to take you to the other side for you to enjoy the Black Star. So now this is the Black Star, the famous Black Star. Now I'm going to talk about this Black Star.
Okay.
Starting from the soccer area. Now the national team of this nation is called the Black Star of Ghana. Since we're going into the World Cup, and we can't talk about World Cup and leave Ghana Black Star. The reason why the team is called the Black Star is because of this famous Black Star. Now the Black Star was built by Osage Philip in between 1957 and 1961 when it was being commissioned. Now he picked an inspiration from the great philosopher Marcus Garvey. When we get to the 10th floor, we will talk much about Marcus Garvey and how he relates to this Black Star. Now this Black Star is the hope of Africa. Now I told you Ghana was the first in the sub-Sahara to get independence. So Ghana already helped a lot of African nations to also get independence as well. So when we had the opportunity to redesign the flag of Ghana, right after independence, the flag became red, yellow, green, and a black star in the middle of the yellow, which the Black Star is this. Now after that, most of the African nations are having similar color of Ghana's flag, or a star in their flag. Now the whole inspiration came up because of this famous Black Star. So when we talk of the Black Star, it is the only Black Star in the world and in Africa as well. So it is a famous Black Star. Now after a lot of incidents happening in the United States, most of the Americans love to visit the place to do the Black Lives Matter, to take with the Black Star, since it talks about freedom and which gives
justice.
Yeah. So
now I have to interrupt.
Yeah.
You mentioned Kwame Nkrumah was inspired by this guy. Like how? Do you know the story behind that?
So in 1919,
Marcus
Garvey introduced the Black Star Liner, which was a shipping company, and its main objective was to be transporting black people from the state to their motherland.
Yes.
Trying to bring all black together. He believes in black empowerment. He believes that when the black is given an equal opportunity, he can manage his own affairs. So if you are not accepted and being celebrated at the state, you can visit your motherland and you will be celebrated and you can make impact as well. So Marcus Garvey built the Black Star Liner just be transporting black people. So the name of the shipping line was called the Black Star Liner. Now, in 1940, his vision became trapped due to the sabotage on his agenda. Then, Nkrumah had an opportunity to school in the Lincoln University, got to know the philosophy of Marcus Garvey, then came to Ghana, helped the whole nation to fight and get independent. So, after independence, he went back to borrow Marcus Black Star and put it in the middle of the flag of Ghana, which he paid more, homage to Marcus Garvey. He believed of the black empowerment. That's the reason.
Listen, I have, since coming to Ghana, I've fallen in love with Kwame Nkrumah. One reason is because my most highly esteemed scholar, Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois, he embraced him just the way I would have had I been alive. But now, you tell me that he also, my other, this is shocking to many pro-black, African-centered, revolutionary leaders in America to know that such strength came out of this place. And the unity of that strength. We had a educator, scholar, W.E.B. Du Bois, a political leader, Marcus Garvey, and Nkrumah. Another reason why I love his story is because he wasn't a prisoner.
Yeah.
He was a prisoner turned president. First president. That's power.
So he believed that, the day of independence, he made a certain code, and it is written with gold on the heart of many Africans. He said, the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent. So this man was selfless. He wanted to contribute and make impact on the soil of Mother Africa.
Wow.
So he didn't think of himself or only for Ghana. Now let me shock you with that. Nkrumah, during his term of office, his administration, he gave the Guinea $10 million just for them to also come together and fight and get freedom. So after 1957, Nkrumah helped most of the African nations to also get independent. And that's the reason why they can never forget Nkrumah, and his name can never be taken out of their heart. When you get to now, the EU, which is the European Union, was an idea of Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah. He brought out the AU, which they stole it and made EU from the AU. So this is Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah we're talking about. A Pan-Africanist, a great leader, a philosopher, a philanthropist. You can call him an angel sent from above.
Wow.
Because all his deeds and all that he did, we've not getting any leader in this country that has done even 1/3 of what he did, including this Black Star he built. So that's Osagyefo Kwame.
His legacy, all that to say this, that Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana's first president who liberated the Ghanaians from colonialism under British rule, and between 1957 and 1961, his legacy of selflessness, his humanitarian spirit should be remembered on our hearts and minds eternally, everlasting.
This was an amazing day of learning. You have truly empowered me. You have confirmed the reason that I'm here. I mean, I'm exhaling, people. It is a person's, we look for those moments in life where we can exhale. And today, confidence here has given me information for me to dream. I'm going to be dreaming for the next 50 years on how I can do more to continue the legacy that the great Nkrumah, President Kwame Nkrumah, has laid the foundations right here for. So we are going to wrap up our session with a nice walk in the garden, and you can talk to us a little bit about, even you mentioned the late passing Queen Elizabeth. Like, tell us as we're winding down, tell us a little bit about that.
The Culture Queen TV show, showing every Saturday.
Talking of Queen Elizabeth, as you can see, in honor of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II of Great Britain, this monument was commissioned by Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah on Ghana's Republic Day, 1st July 1961. Now, after independence, Ghana became a republic state in the 1st July 1960. So, after the Queen giving green light to Nkrumah to rule the affairs of the people of Ghana, she decided to visit the country for the first time to see how the people are faring and how things are being done by Nkrumah. And that's the reason why we honor this monument when she visited the place on 1st July 1961. So this is the reason why we can't take the Queen out of the contest. And that's the reason.
So she basically, after all was said and done, she basically gave her blessings to, okay, you and your people can do what you want. Okay. What a blessed, sunny, clear day to gain knowledge. The power of the Most High. Nature's all around us. And we started our show with promise. My new friend, the horse and human, and we had a connection. And that connection sent forth the right vibes for our friend, the expert, Confidence, who have empowered us with knowledge that we are now ready to carry the torch as the next generation who are waiting for the call to link up, to lift up.
Hey, Mama D, how are you?
I'm blessed. What's up?
I'm cool. I just had to rush on you after your interview at Independence Square, the Black Star Square.
So what you think?
I want to ask you about the whys about link up to lift up. I'm not okay with last week. I want to continue to ask you the whys about empowerment, link up to lift up. So you give me something. Give me something, you know.
Should I? All right, next week. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.